Hello my dear students, welcome back to another session of social studies. Today we are on lesson number 8. The lesson name is Desert Climate. So we know it very well that how is the climate in desert area. The climate is very dry because it receives very little rainfall and sometimes no rainfall at all. And it is very hot. The climate is very hot. So everything will come to study in this lesson. However, what is the climate of desert? What is the vegetation in desert area? Then which area are more hotter? Then let us start. Observe the pictures below. Both these areas lie in the torrid zone. So where is the torrid zone? It lies in the equator. Think of factors that contribute to such differences. You have to find the differences of rainforest as well as on desert. What are the things which makes these two places different from each other? Deserts are area which receive very little rainfall. They experience extreme temperatures which may be either very hot or very cold. So they have a extreme temperature which is either very hot or very cold. This makes the land barren and devoid of any vegetation. We can't find much vegetation in the desert area because the soil which is present in the desert area, it is washed away by the rain or else by the wind. There are many causes for the formation of deserts. They can be formed when the rain clouds are carried away from an area by winds, leaving the land dry. Deserts near mountains are formed when mountains cause clouds to rain on one side, leaving the leeward side dry. This is how the Gobi Desert was formed. Deserts can also be formed due to human action. Deserts are of two types, hot and cold. Sahara Desert is a hot desert and Gobi Desert is a cold desert. So desert, two types of desert, either hot or cold. Then which is a hot desert, Sahara Desert. Which is a cold desert, Gobi Desert. Now you have to find out where is the Sahara Desert and where is the Gobi Desert in the map. Distribution. Extreme climate is the main cause of desert formation. Deserts are found in all the three temperature zones of the earth. All the three temperature zones. Hot deserts mainly spread between 20 degree north and 30 degree north and 20 degree south and 30 degree south latitudes. So which are the latitudes? The lines which are parallel to each other. These are the lines of latitude. So these hot deserts are spread in the temperate zones of north as well as on the temperate zones of the south. So when it goes up, it reaches between 20 degree to 30 degree. When it comes down, it extends from 20 degree to 30 degree. They mainly lie between or around the tropics. Which are the tropics? The tropics of Cancer and the tropic of Capricorn. Moreover, they are mostly located in the western regions of the continents, on the western parts of the continents. Some major hot deserts are the Sahara Desert and the Kalahari Desert in Africa, the Arabian Desert and the Great Indian Desert in Asia. Where is the Great Indian Desert? We know that it is in Rajasthan. So when the latitudes, when the equators are passing on over the globe or on the earth, so Asia, the Great Desert also comes into this distribution. and the Great Australian Desert in Australia. So these are the distribution. The Kalahari Desert in Africa, Sahara Desert and Kalahari Desert in Africa, the Arabian Desert and the Great Indian Desert in Asia, the Great Australian Desert in Australia. So these are the distributions of hot desert in these states, in these places or country we can say. Now cold desert includes the Gobi Desert in Asia. Asia, it lies in the continent Asia, but in Asia exactly which place you have to find out. And the Patagonian Desert in South America. So refer to a good atlas for the map showing desert regions of the world. Refer the map, find out exactly where these deserts are being distributed, are being lying. Where are the hot desert spreads in which area, and where are the cold deserts which places lies in the cold desert area. Now how is the climate? Deserts have an arid climate and receive negligible or less than 25 centimeter rainfall annually. 25 centimeter rainfall, very less. They experience extreme temperature conditions throughout the year. Extreme temperature, very hot. The highest and lowest temperature on the earth are recorded in deserts of Sahara and Antarctica, measuring 57.8 degrees Celsius and minus 89 degrees Celsius respectively. The diurnal range of temperature in deserts is vast. So, when recorded the temperature of Sahara and Antarctica, they measured as 57.8 degrees Celsius and minus 89 degrees Celsius, the highest and the lowest. Highest is 57.8 degrees Celsius. Just imagine, when we have 36 degrees Celsius also, the weather becomes so hot, it's become unbearable for us to step outside our house or to be inside our house without the AC, without the cooler or without the fan. So just imagine how the people living in Sahara Desert, how they survive in this temperature and also in this minus degree temperature. Deserts experience extreme weather conditions mainly due to their latitudinal location. Directions of wind, extent of mountain ranges, distance from the sea, and erosions are main factors which give rise to desert. So which are the factors which give rise to desert? Soil erosions. Erosions when the soils are being washed away by the wind or by the rain, or by cutting down of trees also. Then distance from the sea also matters because it also makes the desert very dry. Then mountain ranges also. Then winds, obviously we know. Deserts are characterized by sandy soil and sparse vegetation. Sand dunes are a common feature of desert landscapes. Sand dunes. It looks somehow like this. These are the sand dunes. Okay. Now flora. Flora means the plants kingdom and fauna means the animals kingdom. So which are the plants we find in desert area and which are the animals which is known as fauna we find in the desert area. Desert comprises scanty vegetation. Scanty means insufficient. In hot deserts, vegetation comprises thorny shrubs and bushes which are well adapted to water scarcity conditions. Desert plants are characterized by large and deep roots, leathering leaves with wax coating, thorny stem, dry fruits and spines. These are mainly concentrated around the oasis. Now what is oasis? Oasis means a small land which is covered with water. It is not very big river or ocean, we can say. It covers a very small land, which it has a very, it is a very small land which is covered by water. Cactus, acacia, baobab and spinifex are found in the Australian desert. Date palms are widespread and cultivated in this oasis of the Saharas. Sagurau, yucca and Joshua tree are mainly found in the deserts of North America. In cold desert, short shrubs and coarse grass grown in summers. Moss, heat, lichen and flowering plants are also found in this region. So these are the plants and flowers we found in the desert area. Now comes to fauna. Fauna means animal kingdom. And we know that we find only camel. Camel is a ship of the desert. Camel is a symbol of the desert. It is the most suitable means of transport and beast of burden in the desert, as it remarkably adapts itself to the rough conditions. So camel is known the ship of the desert. Why it is known? Because it adapts itself to the climatic conditions of that area. And why it is called the beast of burden? Because of its adaptations to the rough conditions, and it also works as a transport both for goods as well as for the people. It is known as a ship of the desert. It can survive on less water for long duration. When water is available, it can store it in a large volumes in its body. It has padded feet which protects the feet from being burned in the scorching heat of the hot sand. Its hairy eyelashes and ears prevent sand and gritty materials from entering the eyes and ears. So because of his hairy eyelashes and ears, it prevents the camel from sand and small materials which are found on the sand from being entering into the eyes and the ears. It protects the camels. Interestingly, in the Gobi Desert is a cold desert. Camels with two humps. In the Gobi Desert, we can see camels with two humps are found. These are known as Bactrian camels. These camels have a thick woolly coat, hairy eyelashes and ears, and two-toed hooked feet. Apart from camels, deserts are known for venomous snakes, scorpions, hyenas, desert foxes and various other species. So apart from camels, we can also see snakes, very dangerous and poisonous snakes. Then scorpions also we can see. Hyenas also we can see. Desert foxes also we can see. And many other species. Penguins are the main species found in the cold desert of Antarctica. Since Antarctica is known as a cold desert, so we can see penguins in the Antarctica. So this is a picture of the Bactrian camels which is found in the Gobi Desert of Mongolia. So where is Gobi Desert? It is in Mongolia. Then camel, we know we find this camel in the Thar Desert. And where is Thar Desert? It is in Rajasthan. Next, people. Deserts are sparsely populated. They are mainly inhabited by tribal people. These include Bedouins and Tuaregs in Sahara, Pueblos in North America, American Indians in Patagonia, Aboriginals in Australian desert and Banjaras in India. So these are the tribal peoples we find in the desert. They lead a nomadic and pastoral life. Nomadic means moving from one place to another. They mainly settle down near Oasis. Their livelihood depends on livestock rearing, farming, and trading. They rear camels, goats, and sheep. They farm dates, millets, and barley, and trade in salt, dry fruits, rugs, and handicrafts. So, this is their trading business. They trade salt, dry foods, rugs, and handicrafts and earn money. Deserts are also the storehouse of important minerals like oil and natural gas. So, from where we get the natural gas and oil, we get from desert also. It is mined in huge quantities in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Iran, and Iraq. So, oil and natural gas we find from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Iran, and Iraq. Now, let's move on to the exercises. Filling the blanks. Hot deserts are found between 20° north to 30° north and 20° south to 30° south of latitudes. Mojave and Sonoran deserts are found in the United States. The world's highest and lowest temperatures are recorded in the Sahara and Antarctica deserts respectively. The Sahara Deserts is the largest desert in the world. Oases are isolated pools of water and vegetations in the desert. Write T for true sentences and F for false sentences. Deserts are only found in the torrid zone. False. Hot deserts are mostly found in the eastern parts of the continents. False. Antarctica is the largest and coldest desert on earth. True. Sandy soil and sparse vegetations are typically to the climate of the desert. True. Bacterian camels have 3 humps. False. Bacterian camels has only 2 humps. Choose the correct answer. Gobi Desert is an example of cold desert. Deserts receive less than 25 cm rainfall annually. The Dash Desert has the highest recorded temperature on Earth, Sahara. Hot desert vegetation comprise dash thorny bushes. The Dash tribe live in Sahara Desert, Bedouin. So this was about the chapter Desert Climate. So we will meet in the next class, next session with another topic. Till then, take care and thank you.